Hello, everyone. This is Talk with the Missus. I think we're looking more like Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah. All we need to just have is like like embroidery or print, Mr. Mrs. Oh,
Mr.
sorry. No, Mr.
Mr.
Oh, God. No, not at all. Never ever. Yeah, Mr. Mrs. Do you know, because I'm looking at the screen, it's the other way around in the screen. Yeah.
Well, that would actually be really
It'll be quite
nice.
nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
We're gonna like, yeah, matching.
It would be.
Yeah.
Really.
Because we're matching today.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, we digress. Sorry. Yeah.
All right. So we are happy to have all of you with us today. Great to be in the set, and we are confident that you will be blessed.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to get on my sharing duties.
Yeah.
And I'm going to let the missus take it away.
Okay, so I'm taking it away. People of God, God bless you. Thank you for tuning in today for another episode live on Talk with the Missus. We are so delighted that you are part of this wonderful encounter. And we believe, God, that it will actually be an encounter, one that somebody's question will be answered.
Amen.
And one where issues in life will be settled.
Amen.
May the Lord grace us and you to hear that which he wants to say and do in your life. So this is Talk with the Missus, is between Pastor Moses Omoviye and myself, his dear wife, Mrs. Pastor Chioma Omoviye. And together we come on this very platform that you're tuned in to discuss everyday life issues, especially in relation to relationships, in a God-centered and from a godly perspective. So together we are Talk with the Missus, because we're talking together and we're able, by the special grace of God, to be here with you. Now, if today is your very first time here on this wonderful encounter, I want to welcome you especially. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being with us on this very special day. And if you are back again, I just want to say thank you for coming back again. And we are so happy and so delighted to have you on board. Now, we would love to know who is on board. Yeah. So if you can, just give us a nice little message to say your name, the area, and just let us know that you are on board. We love to hear from you and to know where you're watching from and your name and all the rest of it. Now, what's today's episode all about? If you recall, we had our 17th year wedding anniversary, which happened on the 10th of January this year. And by the special grace of God, we felt that it was very good for us to share some insights or some tips, if you like, or some things that we feel that it may look small, but it actually has helped, and it's a big thing that helps us in our marriage day to day. So we felt to share those, and we were not able to finish because the conversation was too juicy. It was just too juicy. We couldn't finish. So we said, okay, we're gonna come back, and today is that day, guys. So we're coming back with part 2 of what I've learned in 17 years of marriage. So that's today's topic. So in case you have something that you want to input, in case you have a question that you want to ask, please do type it out on the comments. This is a live conversation. We have people from all over the world, Australia, where else now? Austria, the 2 A's, Australia, Austria. And we have people from London, Tottenham, Arsenal. Then we have people from all over, literally all over, Florida, Jamaica. So please just type in the comments. Let us know what comment you have. Add into this conversation, because sometimes, like I said at the very beginning of when I spoke, is that you never know whose question is going to be answered. Maybe the person in Australia is going to ask a question, and that question, it ties into what the person in Jamaica is going through. And as we, by the special grace of God, are led by the Spirit of God to now answer that question, the person both in Australia and Jamaica receive an answer. that will now help them. So please just type, because we do go through your comments and we are able to discuss what you have asked there. So back to you, Mr.
All right, what an introduction. That's why it's good to have a good missus by your side. She knows how to do it. Of course, you do know how to do it.
I think I just talk a lot, but only if you know me. If you don't know me, I'm just quiet. I'm observing because I don't want to like over talk, so I'll just be quiet.
All right, so let's see who are the early birds who have joined us today. We've got is this Lenny Escape? Looking forward to this. Always a memorable and beautiful moment. Thank you.
Amazing.
You're the first comment
we got today. Of the day goes to Lenny Escape. I just had to do it. I had to.
And then we've got Ngozi Naram. God bless you. She said from London, looking forward to an amazing evening. Yes.
God bless you, ma'am.
It's going to be. We've got Habe Ahmed. She said, good evening, my beautiful family, Pastor Moses and Pastor Chioma. She's got the love sign.
Yeah.
You know, God bless you. We love you too.
It's a love thing.
And she said, watching from Edmonton, London.
Yes.
And following straight away is Lola Adenugba. She said, God bless you, sir and ma. God bless you too. We've got Victoria and Nelly. She said, hi, beautiful couple. Happy to join you on this special episode. It is indeed a special one. She said, joining from North London.
Amazing.
And she said, good evening, viewers. We also have with us Sean Johnson.
Whoa, hey, Sean.
Said, good evening, Pastor and beautiful lady of God. Good evening. We love you. Thank you for joining in.
Oh, thank you.
We've got Fernand. He said, back to the class because this school of relationship, no graduation.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. We keep on learning and applying.
Yeah. Have said, thank you, Pastor Chioma.
Yeah.
And Fernand said, I love the outfit. My parents. Yes. I think we just need to put the logo on it.
Yeah.
We may do it, you know.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
If you know my wife, you know that
it's done.
It's done.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got Benny's Rose who said, good afternoon, blessings. Blessings to you too. We've got Glory Udo said, it is a pleasure again to be here, my great pastor and Mrs. Deaconess Glory watching from London. Yes.
God bless you.
We are super excited to have you with us. So the missus, are you ready?
Yeah.
We're going to be taking it away. I'm sure that there are many who will be blessed, just as you've heard the introduction. Today we're doing part 2 of what 17 years of marriage has taught us. We did part 1 sometime in January. We did promise we would do part 2. We've been super busy and we are only able to do it today, and we're excited that we are able to keep that promise to do it. I think if you were with us in part 1, we cover quite a lot of things. On my end, because we're doing it as a Mr. and Mrs. On my end, I said some of the things that 17 years have taught me is that if you want peace, you must give peace.
Oh.
I also said your expectation as a single that in marriage you'll be having sex all the time is a fallacy.
Wow, daydreaming.
And also I said, number 3, women have multiple moods and personality in a day/month. So you have to, I think I made a statement that women are like British weather, which sometimes have all the seasons in one day. She can be smiling in the morning, and within the next hour, she's frowning. Sometimes she doesn't even understand herself. Just hormones running, hector, scatter. So to be a man, you have to be a stabilizing factor to be able to cope with that. I think the missus covered a number of things as well on that day. Okay, so right now we are going to take it on. Do you want to go with the first or should I?
Yeah, you go ahead.
All right. So I am going to go to the next. What 17 years of marriage has taught us, I think for me, is that you cannot truly change anything in your spouse by fighting them about it. You cannot truly change anything in your spouse by fighting them about it, but by lovingly helping them out of it.
Okay.
I think it's one of the key things that I believe 17 years of marriage have taught me. You know, you can't change because when you marry somebody, you know, as the both of you come together in marriage, it doesn't matter how long you've been dating each other. Marriage, when you come together in marriage, you would see some things in the person that you did not know. You did not know about them, and I don't mean bad things. You know, it could just be, you know, their mood in the morning, or, you know, what time they like to go to bed, what time they wake up. Do you understand? And because we are all their personality. Yeah. And some of those things may sit comfortable with you, some may not. But in order for you to change you want to see a change in your spouse, you can't change anything in them by fighting them. A lot of people make this mistake because they get on the fight with their partner. Oh, you got to change it. I don't like this. No. The only way you can truly change something in your spouse is by lovingly helping them out of it.
Yeah.
Lovingly helping them. My wife has told the story here before of she grew up in London. So from childhood, she grew up in London. So she's a London person.
London girl.
A London girl.
London girl. London. Yeah.
So her attitude, her words, and the way she speaks is all, you know, the London attitude. Now, that attitude, for those who know, could be rude or termed as rude. I think actually rude.
It's rude.
Yeah.
It's sharp.
Yeah, it's sharp and all of that. So, you know, when we got married, and when she responds, the way she responds to things. So, for example, I say, oh, where is this cup that I left here? Where is the cup? Or where's also cup?
Where's my shoe?
Where's my shoe?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she could just go sharp.
I'll just say, it's where you left it.
It's wherever you have left it.
That's too many words. It's wherever you left it.
It's wherever you left it. Do you understand? Like, oh, wait, we're not. Yeah, she's not saying it to mean quarrel and all of that. But you see, I could say, oh, don't talk to me like that. Don't you know that I'm your husband? Blah, 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 blah. That's very rude. Yeah. And you just create quarrel. You know, but I wasn't doing that. And you said, oh, but Pastor, what should I do? Should I just leave her to be talking like that? No. You know, you pray for her and find a way. And I think one day she made one of those statements. And I said, oh, my wife, my lovely wife, I think I'm just praying for you that God will just, you know, give you gracious words.
Yeah.
That God will give you gracious words. And I said it very calmly. I said it without, you know, not demeaning her and all of that. But it made a big statement to her. It made her go back to reevaluate her words. Like, oh, you know, how do I actually speak?
Yeah.
And she made adjustments. So you can't change your spouse. There are people who are married and they've been trying to change something in their spouse for so many years, but they are approaching it the wrong way. Remember, the person you're married to is an adult. Do you understand? It's not a child. Even to change character in a child
yourself
is difficult. Do you understand? To change yourself is difficult. So you're talking of an adult. So you have to love them and help them to walk through it. And if you want to do it by force, anything that you want to do by force in your marriage may lead to problem.
Yeah.
May create division, may create a fight. And once there's fight, you find that the focus is no longer even that thing. It is now the relationship between the both of you that is being affected, that is being damaged, that is being destroyed. So I think it's one of the key things I've learned. And my wife would tell you, I'm not an aggressive person with things.
Yeah.
No. And whether it be verbally or physically and all of that, I'm soft-spoken, but the words will cut through your heart. They will cut through your heart. And just finding a way to communicate. And sometimes I say to people, when you shout, too much, sometimes people, their focus move from the substance of what you are saying.
The issue.
Yeah, they move from the issue and they become more focused in your emotions. Oh, calm down, calm down. You see, that calm down is a way of we are not hearing you.
Yeah.
You say, oh no, but I'm calm. I'm calm. Just listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They say, okay, I'm hearing you, but calm down. So I think it's very important that we know that. So that is a key thing, I believe.
Yeah, and I think I want to add to what you've just said there.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think when you marry somebody, remember you're marrying a structure. You're marrying somebody that's a whole structure already. So everything that they came with, the systems that they came with, the mindset that they came with, the understanding that they came with, the habits that they came with, the character that they came, you're married a whole structure, a whole human being that is already well developed is now landed into your life.
Yeah.
And they've planted themselves right next to you because God said that the two shall become one. So they're next to you. Now, you now realize there's some things in this structure that I don't quite like. How do I now change it? Like you're saying, if you now use a sledgehammer to now try and break down that structure, the whole building will collapse.
Come down, yeah. True.
So it's having an understanding of how do I change one compartment at a time, one room at a time, one area at a time. But even in the doing of those separate compartments, I'm not putting bomb that will now, throw the bomb and just wait for that room
to explode.
That your attitude, it must change. No, it will not change.
It wouldn't.
It will not. So like you said in that example, when I'm here doing my London girl thing, where you tell me one, I tell you, like before, as it's landing out of your mouth, I've landed. It's not to say that I'm quarreling intentionally. It's just the way it's banter. Yeah. That's kind of banter. As you're saying, I'm saying I'm not, it's not meant to be disrespectful.
Yeah.
But
it will come across as
that because one is too sharp. And two is not really respectful in the way it says. So like you said, the example, where's my shoe is where you left it. Where else do you think it will be?
Exactly. It's something like that.
Where else do you think it would be? Nobody came in and took the shoe. So it's where you left it. Don't you remember where you left it? Do you know what I mean? So it's like, oh my God, I'm only asking about a shoe. So it's too loaded. The comments are too loaded. What's this? So I'm doing this, saying this, we're continuing. But my husband, so patient. Patience is needed in marriage.
Yeah, it is.
If you're not patient, at least one person should be more patient than the other, but both should be patient because there's areas in both. But one person should be more patient than the other. So thank God for my patient husband that was now, hearing me, throwing, saying. And then one day, just in ordinary conversation or nothing, it didn't come out of anything. It didn't come out of me saying anything. I think maybe it did, but I don't know. But I just remember him saying, and it was busy. It was like on his phone, like he is now. He's just like, yeah. And he just said, I just pray for you one day that the Lord will give you gracious words. Then he continues, say, yeah. And that's to myself, that I'm praying for you. I'm prayer points. I'm prayer point. That was what was going on in my head. I was calm on because London girl, we still have steez. but I was just like, hey, I'm a prayer point. I'm a whole prayer point for my husband. Like, this is serious. So it's now hit me. Bam. Chioma, wake up now. What's this? So I was now like, okay, I need to pay attention to what it is that I'm saying. Because sometimes it's not that you don't value the person, but you're careless
Yeah.
with the way that you show your value. You're careless because they're always by your side, and you take that by your side presence for granted.
Yeah, yeah.
So you take your spouse for granted because you think that they should just tolerate you. You should take me as I am. No, you should be intentional to show me your best, as I'm intentional to show you my best at every time.
Yeah.
So mind shift. Thank God for mind shifting. So mind shift. And then I was like, okay, no, this is not actually good. Let me, sometimes you have to hear yourself before you say something. No, that wouldn't sound nice. Let me say it in a nicer way.
Yeah.
So before you know it, I'm now changing. But he didn't know how to bring sledgehammer or throw bomb to change that structure. Even though it was very much inbuilt in me, it was able to transform through gracious words, gracious correction. Sometimes when you're corrected, it's not that you've been corrected. Sometimes it's the way you're being corrected.
Yeah, yeah. And sometimes if you want to get a change in a person, there is a way to correct them.
Yeah, yeah.
Because no human being likes to be talked down.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Exactly. Can you imagine if I came to you?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, and even if I don't shout, and I come to you, I say, oh, you're always rude.
Yeah, you're so rude.
Yeah, the way you talk, I may be calm, but the words, the choices of the choice of words I'm using, it's so rude. The way you talk, you should know that I'm your husband, and you should know the way to talk to me, and all of that.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
For a human being, the nature of a human being, the natural thing is that you become defensive.
Exactly.
Because now you feel,
you're
feel
sensitive.
You need to protect yourself because you feel that you are under attack.
Yeah. And
anybody who is under attack, the natural reaction is to become defensive.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But I'm praying for you, that God. So I think there is a wisdom to it that should help you. Well, before I go to the next point, I'll just read some of the comments that we've received on that. Yeah. So Kester Itoto said, exactly, he's watching in from the US, I believe.
God bless you, sir.
Bless you. Benny said, true, I learned that. I think when you were speaking about the way someone should speak.
Yeah.
Fene said, how long should we wait to see a change in a spouse? Because that's the reason some people resort to fight. I think, as long as it takes. I will put it that way, as long as it takes. You may say, oh, that's a license for the person not to ever change. No. When I say as long as it takes, find different ways. Everybody
to communicate lovingly.
Everybody has the method they respond to.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, what will break them? Yeah.
Yes, everybody has what will break them. The toughest people, the strongest people, everybody has a method that they respond to. So, and part of you with your spouse is getting to know them so that you'll be able to identify what they respond to, and then you can, shift it from there. All right. Do you want to go to the next point? I've got some more points too.
Yeah, there's so much to talk about, but in 17 years of our life together, living as one, in the initial years, I'm talking of probably like the first year, yes, because this event happened in September, and we got married in January. So myself and my husband, obviously we're in the lovey stage of marriage. I now became
we're still in the lovey stage.
I'm telling you, not a small thing.
Right.
But the way I love this man and the way he loves me, it's too much. I love it. Oh God, I'm grateful. Okay. Back. Okay.
Yeah.
So I now became pregnant, honeymoon baby. Yeah. And obviously it's a fantastic thing. It's wonderful and whatnot. And I'm now changing, obviously body's changing, all those things are changing, sleepy, all the rest of it, morning sickness, all the way till I think the day he was born or something, I was still having morning sickness. I'm one of them, like, I'm just forget me for a while. So I just need to sleep and rest. So anyway, we had, because of the opposition before we got married, we faced a lot of opposition. So in that facing a lot of opposition, we found a way to become closer. That's probably why we are the way we are now, because of how close we are and how close we became in the midst of opposition. So trials may come, but in that trial season is not to now start attacking your spouse, is to find a way to become even closer. So if I was to say the highlight of that season was our son, our firstborn that was born. Before he was even born, we're having revelations of attacks here and there. By the time he was now born, he now was actually born under attack. I mean, serious attack. He was not breathing. They said that I was having pains in my stomach. His heartbeat was going down. Very traumatized birth. My husband was not there because he came early. He was meant to be due in October. He came in September. I was in the US. My husband was in the UK. Before you know it, it's like I now rushed to the delivery room. They now brought him out. They brought him out. He's disconnected from my placenta. He's rolling around in his own poo, the amniotic fluid. Nothing is carried. It's a miracle that he's alive. When he was born, he had bloodshot eye. His eye was bruised. All kinds of things. All the amniotic fluid that they couldn't find is like it was inside of him. They were now pumping it out of him with mouth tube. He was not breathing at all. He was on the incubator with the vibration level to the highest degree of oxygen, 100% oxygen. I mean, we faced and saw a lot, and this, we know that God saved him and we know that God was with us, but we could have also started to attack one another.
Yeah.
Is it not because you came into my life that this is happening? Or is it not because I never had this kind of battle? Even with all the prayer, I will see things and I will pray and it will not happen. What kind of thing is this? Who are you? Where did you come from? Those kind of things could have happened, but we did not attack each other.
Yeah.
We became even closer
and stronger together.
Yeah. So challenges, no marriage is void of challenges. Even though it's not a challenge within your relationship, it may be an external force of a challenge.
That comes to put pressure on you.
Yes, that comes to pressurize you so that you will now, the cracks will appear, and then before you know it, you start looking at the other person a certain way.
But those are the moments you have to stand together.
Yeah,
you have to stand together and not become then suspicious of each other.
What did you do in your past? Come on, tell me, what did you do? I've never had all my life, all my years of ministry.
Interesting. It's interesting that you said that because with this show, I've got my point, she's got a point. I don't know what her points are.
No, I don't know your points.
My next point was it's interesting you said that. Okay. My next point is that what I've learned in 17 years of marriage is that blaming creates resentment.
Exactly.
Blaming creates resentment. And when you start blaming each other for things, you are only pushing your spouse away.
Yeah.
As a couple that comes together in marriage and you're going to spend life, I mean, think about it. Some people get married in their 20s, others in their 30s.
Yeah.
If you marry in your 30s and you live up to 100, it means you're going to spend about 70 years with this person. So really, we spend majority of our life in marriage. So this is the person you spend most of your life with. Yeah. And you don't want to create resentment between you and the person. And if you start blaming them over things that happen, you create resentment. It's because of you that this happened. It's because, and some people do that. We are in this stage because of you.
Yeah.
We had a situation one time. We were to do a renovation.
Yeah.
Renovation of our previous property where we were living. And we got this builder. I think my wife knew him first.
Yeah.
And then he came, to do the works and all of that. And he was requesting for money to be paid to him. He wants to buy all the materials to have them in sight and all of that. This guy is done demolishing work within our house. So we were not confined at the time to one room. Yeah.
No, just upstairs.
Yeah, just upstairs.
No room downstairs.
Yeah, no room. Yeah, we're confined to upstairs. Our kitchen gone. This gone. We're supposed to be
no lights.
No lights downstairs. We're supposed to be for, and in the UK, you think about that. It was supposed to be for a few weeks. He's done the demolishing work. Okay, to get the job done. When I was asking, I was saying, this guy, should we pay? My wife said, let's just pay him. Just pay him. Well, we paid the guy the money. I paid the guy the money. Once I paid him the money, this guy disappeared.
Disappearing.
Nowhere to be found. Our house is in a state.
Hi.
We can come now. We have 2 young children at the time.
Our youngest was not even 2. She was turning 2 like in a few weeks.
Yes. And we have wires hanging all over. You have wood, nails. Just, can you imagine?
Rough
floor. Everywhere is demolished downstairs.
With what's this thing? We know like concrete when we've done some plaster.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
When they've done concrete.
Yeah, and like chunks of things.
Yeah.
The smallest, the girl, the youngest one at the time, she came downstairs for some reason, I don't know. And then she walked and then she fell over and bumped her head.
Yeah.
When I tell you, her head had one big bump coming out her head.
So you can imagine. So and we were just confined to the rooms upstairs.
Yeah.
No kitchen and all of that time. And for several months. And I didn't even take note of it. It was one time, I think it was after we came out of the season. I don't know if we were doing a broadcast or my wife was teaching somewhere that she said, that, she said it to me, that in all of those times, I did not blame her for once. To say, oh, it's because you are the one that brought this builder. You are the one that said we should do a renovation work. I was not thinking of doing this because my wife likes building work.
I like building work.
Yeah, you are the one that said we should do renovation work. I was not, and that property, I had bought that property and I was living there as a single man comfortably before I married my wife, and then obviously she then joined me. Do you understand? I keep saying, oh, I bought this property, it was so nice. People came, they loved it. I was comfortable before I brought you here. You said we need to change this, we need to do this now.
Did we really need to change it?
Did we need to change it? Was it not better than what we explained? And blame, but it didn't even cross my head. I didn't blame her one day. We lost a lot of money. I paid other money, so I've lost my money now. Blah blah. You see, because blaming creates resentment.
Yeah. And resentment, if unchecked, turns into bitterness.
Yes, it will turn into bitterness.
Yeah.
And you just continue on the road. So I think you must learn, and that's one of the things I've learned. So I don't go on a blaming route. Doesn't mean that things are perfect. No, you find a way to have conversation. Okay, how do we're already here. How do we get out of it? You should know that the person you are married to, if they love you and you love them, they're not intentionally trying to get your life into a place of destruction. And sometimes the way we amplify certain blame games to recover from them becomes a problem.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a very good point and very, very true. When you start blaming somebody for your life. There's a point where you have to take responsibility, or you just have to look at the bigger picture. It could not have been helped, kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right, the next point that I want to
and please, you can ask your questions and send in your comments. We would love to read them out.
Ask a question. Ask a question. 17 years, so guys, just ask questions.
Ask us questions. And
that would be nice.
Send in comments as well. We would respond to them.
That's awesome.
And do it live in the comment section.
Exactly. Okay. What I wanted to say is that seasons in marriage, there are seasons where everything is hot and rosy, everything, you can't wait to see the person and all that. There's seasons where it's like, hi, you okay? Yeah. You're just like, I'm tired, I want to go and sleep, So there's different kind of seasons. But one of those seasons as well is for those that marry and then have children, is there's difference when you're married before children and married after children, because your responsibilities don't stop. The how you were before you had children, that's how you were. But once children now enter into the mix of it, you've got all kinds of responsibilities.
It's there's addition to the responsibility.
There's addition.
It's not a change. It's more things are being added to the plate.
It's more. And then how do you now deal, because you're both now parents for the first time. You're both navigating the same thing at the same time. Maybe one person has more of the brunt of it, than the other. How do you now deal with that? So I think a lot of adjustments had to be made so that we'll be able to not, because you get tired, like especially in the UK. This is a place where it's you and yourself. You deal with your things yourself. So you have children, you're working, you're in ministry, you're traveling, you still got bills to pay, you still got this and that to do. Deal with it yourself. How did you do it? Nobody's coming to help you. They're just expect you to get it done. So there's no help from anywhere. Even if church members want to come and help, they will live far, so it's not a simple or easy thing. If I just need to go to the shop, or if I just need to go to work, my husband has traveled, and I'm at work, and my work people don't understand that I need, somebody is running late, or something happened that I'm not able to drop my child. Or I remember one time that, my husband was coming back from a trip and his flight was delayed. The person that picked him up obviously was there as well, but his flight was delayed. So I'm getting the youngest ready so that my husband can be at home so that I can then go to work. I dropped the other two children at school and I'm now waiting with the youngest to now go to work. So my husband that just came back from a trip can now come back be with his child. So, but his flight is delayed. I now go to work with my pushchair and whatnot, a whole legal whatnot. I go to the office. When I tell you the stares, very angry. Like, how dare you bring a child to this kind of office? The facial expression, some of them will not even talk to me or nothing. I was thinking, what? So I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I had to bring my child because my husband's flight is delayed and da da da. I think within like about 10 minutes of me getting to the office, you now came to pick him. But if I stayed at home, it would just be too much of a delay. I had to get to work on time, but then he now came to pick him. So it's all these kind of pressure. What if I'm now saying to him, what kind of thing is this? Do you know how they treated me in the office? And I'm trying to do this and the way they treat me and I
can't do this anymore.
Can't do this anymore. Yeah, I can't do this anymore. We need to get him in full-time nursery. So all those kind of, I think he was even in full-time nursery. I don't know why was I with him? But maybe it's a time thing. But
maybe it's nursery was not open that day. Or
I don't know.
Half time.
I don't know. So probably I don't know. So all those kind of pressures. There's different pressures that come in, but your marriage should not be the first thing that is attacked or is the first thing that falls or fails because of the pressure. Again, I think it's like a continuation of my last thing of external pressure. But is still something that you have to realize that this is coming. We have to find a way to navigate raising our children in a way that we don't attack ourselves, and then we don't take out the transferred aggression on our children either, because they're born, you decided to have them, so it's a way of having to navigate all of this to not attack each other. Your marriage should not be the thing that becomes attacked because of pressure, because of not knowing what to do. Sometimes because you don't know what to do, you just, I don't know what to do.
You take it on.
You just take it on the person that's closest to you usually gets the first hit. But we've learned how to not attack. This marriage is not for attacking
each other. Yeah.
So
our pledge is to love each other, not to attack each other.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
True.
Yeah.
It's
When you come before the altar, your pledge is to love each other, not to attack each other. Let me read this comment. Okay. Pastor Portia said, indeed, some couples go into the blaming culture when untoward situations arise. That's their default mode. But that shouldn't be your default mode in a marriage. Finesse says some spouse wants to choose a way to be corrected, and that leads to another argument. If you want to correct me, it's not like this. Say, madam, just change. No, I think sometimes it's not just the correction. The way you also correct, I think, is important, especially when you're dealing with your spouse. It's not your child. So you should understand them to know how to correct them. I get where he's coming from. Some people, no matter how you put it, they just, some people don't know how to take correction. You see, some people don't know how to correct people. And some people don't also know how to take correction. They will instead, even though they know the thing is true that you're saying, they will instead fight you and then go back and change. Because they don't want it to be traceable to the fact that because you said it, that's why they change. But that's pride. That's pride. When somebody is giving a correction that you know is true, but because you don't want it to be that is because they said it, that's why I now change. You now start fighting it. That's pride. You need God to deal. It is. You need God to deal with the pride in you. Who are you that somebody you cannot change because it came from somebody? And let it be that I change on my own. Let it not be because of what he said. No, that's pride. May the Lord deliver us from that.
Amen.
All right, I go to my next point. Okay. My next point, because our time is ticking. What we've learned in 17 years of marriage, I've learned this. This one is, I've called it, to satisfy a woman is hard.
It's not easy.
It's not impossible, but it is hard. To satisfy a woman is hard. I'm sure even the women themselves, they know this. If you agree with me, let me know. If you don't agree, I'll just give you some examples. I have to write down some scenarios so that I don't forget.
Let me be looking.
I've said, if you are working hard as a man, then she complains about your being absent from home. You are not around. I don't see you. I don't see you. Okay. If you are present, but not enough money because you are not going out to work as much, then she complains about you needing to make more money. So you're always here. Your mates are out there. They are making money. You're always here in the house. You're always here eating. And saying, I love you. I love you. Is it I love you? I will eat. You need to, we can't even go. You can't pay for us to go on holiday. You can't do this. So it's not impossible, but to satisfy a woman is hard. I said also, if you do both, then she wants you more involved in house chores. So, for example, you go out, you work hard, you make money, and you also make time to be present. Then now she wants you to be involved in washing plate, in cleaning the house. And so to satisfy a woman.
Hold on. Is that one wrong?
No, I'm not saying it's wrong, but think about it. Think about it.
No, it's true.
To satisfy a woman is not easy. Because you will see a man who was running his life and everything was working as a bachelor, can marry a woman, and the interactions may make him look like he doesn't know how to do things.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I think there are even women, God bless all these women. There are women who agree with me. Say yes, Pastor. No, you have to be honest.
Yeah.
I didn't say it's impossible.
Yeah. Yeah. She then
Juliana Bokoro said, God help the men. It's true. Then Avi said, you are right, Pastor. Women are hard to satisfy. May the Lord please help us in Jesus' name. Yes, no, it's what it is I've learned. It's not impossible, but it's hard work.
Yeah.
It's hard. Yeah. To satisfy a woman is hard.
Okay, wait, why are we like that then? Why?
No, I think is
it just our makeup?
Know. Maybe it's the female makeup. I don't know.
The hormones at the time.
Yeah, possibly, because it's hard work. Okay. So a man who is getting married should know that you
have to be flexible.
Yeah, you have to be flexible, and you may not
understand her.
You may not understand. Yeah, you have to try to understand her, but you may not truly understand her fully.
That's why I said live with them with understanding.
Yeah, things will be changing and all of that. So yeah, that's my point. I think the point speaks for itself.
Okay. All right. I think I'll just do either one or two. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I want to do two more before we close.
Okay. All right. I'll do the same then. Okay. So I've learned that it's better to build with your spouse because it's there that God will bless whatever you're pursuing together. I've learned that in working together, in pursuing similar or if not the same goal together, at least each knowing what we're doing, it helps. One, it helps for accountability. You have somebody that is actually saying, oh, how are you getting on with this thing? How are you getting on with that thing? Kind of keeps you going, motivates you to actually pursue it to the end. Two, if you are on a joint project together, you have that added bonus that you're not in this alone. And then because you're both in it together, praying over it and so forth, God will command his blessing on that thing.
Yeah.
So God will prosper it. He will open doors for it. He will make sure it happens because you're pursuing it together. There's a way that the two of you are drawing heavenly backing. One will chase 1,000, two will chase tens of thousands. If any of you will agree on anything on this earth, it shall be established by my Father in heaven. So there's so many more scriptures that it will now bring heaven, draws heaven down so that it's now pursued and done. And we've seen that time and time again in different things that we pursue together. We're so entwined, most things we do it together.
Yeah, and we communicate a lot. Yeah, we could be discussing. I could just be driving out of the house
just
within a minute.
Bye, babe.
And then
babe, so this thing,
babe, this thing. Hey, what do you think? I can talk the whole journey.
Yeah,
you understand? So I think true communication is very important.
Yeah,
a husband should, trust the wife to be able to communicate with her very often.
Yes,
I think she should be the one you talk to more than anybody else. That's what I think. Yeah.
And I think, with that statement that you said, you should be the one that you talk to more. Yes, definitely. But don't now, because you just want to focus on your wife, you just want to focus on your husband, you now exclude other people.
No, it shouldn't.
Yeah, that could help.
Yeah, stimulate you,
or because you have to still network. Around to be able to add value even important to your own mindset.
It's true.
Because you are a reflection of the people you have around you. They influence the way you think. They influence your pursuits. Sometimes they influence what you want to go for because, you say, wow, that person has achieved this. It's not like a competition, but it inspires you and inspires you.
Inspiration.
So it's important to, as much as you're carrying, I think all of this is you carrying each other along. Yeah, it's so crucial, so important. Most times people grow apart. In that 17 years, some people have grown apart. You know, in less than that 17 years.
Yeah, in less than 17 years. So we just grew apart.
We just grew apart. I don't know what happened. I woke up one day and I was just like, who are you? Yeah. You know, you hear those things. We're like strangers living in the same house. You hear that a lot. And the reason is because of this thing that we're talking now, that they're not pursuing things together.
And this is very important because the rate of divorce, you know, is so high around the world. And if you think it's just outside, no, even in the rate, if you go and Google, just go and Google, the rate of divorce, even within the church, is alarming, and it shouldn't be so. It shouldn't be so. Some of the comments, I think when I was talking about the last point of satisfying a woman being hard, Bernice Rose said, I agree with that. Okay, Sister Pat said, women are complex. Good communication is key in all situations. Yeah, it is.
Exactly.
It's true. So true. Fene said, it's better to be able to provide and not always available than always being available and unable to provide. Well,
it's a priority.
Well, but you have to ask the women, because if being able to provide is good, being able to provide for the family is good, but women want both. They want you to be able to provide, and they want you to be available. So I think striking a balance is very important. But the thing is, you could provide. What I'm saying, you could provide and, you know, still be available to the woman, and then she wants something else, and then, you know, it's just hard. It's just hard. The grace of God is sufficient for all of us. In Jesus' name. Amen. Sister Monira. Is it Monira? Okay, sorry. Is that her?
Yeah, it's her.
Okay. Said, that's true, Pastor. Can two work together unless they agree? And then we've got Uyoyo Azabioa saying, I think spouses should develop a large heart to accommodate the excesses of each other. I think having a large heart is very important.
Accommodate, but when it's toxic or when it's harmful to the relationship,
you
then find a personal responsibility to work on it.
So that it can be changed. All right, my next point is
what's the
okay. If you want to get to a place on time with a woman, you must start getting ready early.
Who gets ready early? Everybody.
Yes, if you want to yourself and you want to get to a place on time. If it takes you the man, let's say it takes you 30 minutes or 1 hour to get to a place, you have to work out how long it's going to take your wife. So let's say it's going to take your wife an hour 30 minutes to get ready. It will take you 30 minutes. You have to assume that it's going to take you 2 hours. You wake up 2 hours before and start gingering your wife. No, otherwise you won't get.
This role you do this is what you do every week. Like,
no, because a lot of people, when you see people arrive in church late. I'm not saying it's all of them. There are some men that they are the reason for late coming. But most times, in most cases, somebody has just sent a message now. Well, he said thank you. Say, pastors, your authenticity and readiness on these issues are so relevant. Thank you both, and God bless you. No, but it's true.
God bless you, Peter.
If you want to bless you, Peter. If you want to get to a place on time with a woman, you must start getting ready early.
You know, there's some men that absolutely hate late coming. Like it's like peeling their skin off. They hate it with a passion. And then the woman's like, I'm just doing my makeup. It'll just take me 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Exactly. 2 minutes.
Our nephew, right?
Our nephew,
It was going
staff.
He was going for a staff Christmas party.
Staff Christmas party. For the company he works for.
So funny.
Say the story.
Okay, he was going for a staff Christmas party, and he was going straight from work. He already had everything that he needed in the car. His plan was to just dress up and go. So the person that he was working with said, "Oh, please, let's go together." He said, "Okay," a female, a married woman. He said, all right, yeah, how long do you need? Oh, just 10 minutes. It won't be long. I'll just be. And I said, oh, no problem. He now dropped
now our nephew, because he's not married.
He's not married.
He doesn't have the experience.
He now dropped her house. He felt, okay, instead of changing, let me go and change at home and come back
to pick
her. He now came back. It's 10 minutes later. He's now phoning her. The phone is ringing. Nobody is picking. He's like, what's this? So he now ring. I think he doesn't know her door or something. I don't know. So he was now thinking, let it not be that he left and she was just coming out. So he waited. So he now waited. After some time, her husband now said, that she's just in the shower. Ready, that she's coming.
When he heard shower, he still didn't know that this thing is going to take long.
So he was now still waiting patiently and he had someone else with him as well, the two guys. So the both of them were now waiting. Oh boy, what's happening now? I don't know. So they were now waiting in the car. So he now found the lady. She now finally picked. Hey, bro, sorry. I was just getting ready. Don't worry, I'm coming now. Okay, how much longer? Are you ready now? I'm just putting on my dress. Let me just do light makeup. Then I will come. He said light makeup. He doesn't even understand which one is light makeup. So he's now like, okay, so like how long? And just like 5-10 minutes. I'm done.
That was another
half an hour later. 30 minutes later. She now called. And I said, okay, so my husband will drop me at so place. Meet me at so place. So he's thinking to himself, wait, your husband will drop you. Why didn't your husband drop you
to the event? This time they were already late for the event. I think they were like
about an hour and something.
An hour and a half late.
But it's like an hour or so of waiting for her.
Yeah.
Somebody that said 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So we said, when he was telling the story, so I just said to him, you're maturing. God is training you. Don't worry. God is training you. Because God is training you for when you have to wait for your wife.
No, so I think you have to plan your time to avoid late coming.
Yeah.
Don't say, it just takes me. Then you just lie down and be sleepy and wake up. Yourself and your wife now wake up the same time. Because it takes you 30 minutes. You think you are going to leave 30 minutes. You are not going to. You'll be late.
Yeah.
And, a late coming culture.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not good.
It's not good. It will get, especially if the children now.
And then when you now have children, you are growing with them.
The children come to the events late.
Children will now pick up that habit. So you need to try to overcome that. So if you are one of the things I've learned, if you are a man and you want to get to a place on time with a woman, you must start getting ready early. When I say getting ready, it's not just getting ready of yourself. Everybody, find out, if possible, find out the night before. What are you going to wear tomorrow? Maybe let her even try the clothes on so that you make sure that they fit. Then, this night I will iron it. You take it to iron, you wake up. If you ask her, how long is it going to take you to get ready? If she say 30 minutes, please budget 1 hour, 15 minutes. Because that 30 minutes cannot be 30 minutes. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to stop there on mine because of time. Do you want to do one more? Or
I don't know. I think that I won't do one more, but I'll just like final things. Yeah. To be honest, marriage in itself, it doesn't fix you. It's not a fix. I'm married, so you're now everything about your life is fixed. No, what marriage does is it reveals you.
Yeah,
it reveals your true character, your true personality, your true mindset, your true focus on different things. Whether you're a petty person or you're a person that can overlook things, it reveals all of that.
Yeah.
So I think when it is revealing, because it's not just the spouse that's seeing it, or you yourself should be seeing some of these things. So when you yourself are seeing some of these things, if there's something that you don't like in what you are seeing, then I think you should make the effort to change, change those things in a way that you know that this is what I would like to receive. Yeah. Give, the golden rule, treat others the way you want to be treated. So if there's something that you know that you can change in you, then change it in you. Doesn't belittle you, Don't always focus on the other person. The Bible says that look at you pointing to the other person about the speck in their eye, but you have this plank and all that in you. So we can't be so fixated on what another person is doing that's wrong and overlook the things that we are also doing wrong. Nobody is perfect, but we're all two imperfect people striving and working together for perfection. We're working for that marriage that will last a long term without too much trouble, not trouble that we stirred. Let it be that if there was trouble, it will come, and we'll fight it together, and we'll always win because we're together. There's no gap for the enemy to come into. But let it not be that we stirred the trouble and we're drifting ourselves apart as we're staring, So I think those would be my final words, that you have to, marriage is a commitment. It's not a convenience. It's a choice. You nobody carried your leg and say, oh yeah, come on, say I do. Nobody done that. Choice. It's a choice. You made the choice, and because you made that choice, do everything you can to protect that choice. Amen. And to make that choice work.
Well, that's well spoken. Well spoken. I just read these comments. Bernice Rose said, I always have to get ready first.
Yeah.
So,
you and me both, Bennett. No, actually, I don't know.
Yeah, you need to. I think it's probably better for the woman to start getting ready first. For people who have maybe one shower, it's better for the woman to shower first, so that way, when she's doing her makeup and all of that, then others can shower. Stuff, do you understand? It it helps everyone to land at the same time. Yeah, Fennes said, if pastor could confirm that women are hard to satisfy, then I rest my case. Oh Lord! I mean, the women themselves have confirmed it. But it's not impossible.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's hard work. Yeah. Okay, it's just some very quick.
Okay, there's one more comment though.
Okay, let's read that.
Okay. So Peter says, how do you deal with families from different cultures? Families from different cultures.
Yeah, that's a
topic.
It's a topic.
But
should we deal with it? Yeah. Maybe make a comment, but maybe we'll deal with it in our next broadcast.
Yeah, it's a topic in itself, but as a brief comment, I think firstly is intentionality and boundaries.
Yeah.
Being intentional to know how you want the family and the cultures to blend, because no person came by themselves.
Yeah.
Everybody always brought a family with them as they came.
Yeah.
But then in saying that, ensure that there are boundaries.
Yeah.
I want to protect my family.
Yeah.
So
cultures are created by people. So you can create
your own culture.
Yeah, between your the both of you, create your family culture.
Yeah. Yeah. So like certain people can't come at certain times, if they come in, I don't want them to be staying here till like the next day, midnight, all those kind of thing. Smoking, drinking, all these kind of things, what you are trying to protect and the culture that you try to have as for your marriage, for your children, for everything.
And once the both of you are on board on it, people outside will respect it.
Yeah.
Where there is problem is, if you are both not on board for that particular culture you want to establish with them. So your wife is coming with a different culture, you're coming with a different culture, and the families are of different cultures.
Yeah.
Two of you are now married. You have to determine what the culture of your household is. And if you both determine it and agree on it and you walk by it, everyone else, if they see that this is how these people operate, they will conform and work with it. But when one, let the guards down, then, issues will
when
be
it's
created.
Not defined.
When it's not defined, because sometimes it's not also defined. Then it can create problems. All right, some quick notices. Beginning on Sunday, this Sunday, night. We're going to be having 6 days. So from the 1st of March, which is Sunday, 1st of March is Sunday. From the 1st of March to the 6th of March, Sunday to Friday, we're having AZPPP special midnight prayers. It will be by 11:30 p.m. to 12:15 a.m. 45 minutes. I want to encourage all of you to join in. Mark it down. It's going to be life-changing. Life-changing. That's what I'm telling you. 6 days of special midnight prayer. 11:30 p.m. So set your alarm, set your calendar. You can join 11:30 p.m. UK time, which is 6:30 p.m. US time, 6:30 p.m. in the evening in the US. That should be 12:30 a.m. in places like Nigeria. Make sure you are part of this. Also, that same Sunday in the morning, 6 a.m., we have our prophetic entry service. You know, every first day of the month, we have prophetic entry service. So 6 a.m. this Sunday will be our prophetic entry service. Joining online is usually an hour. Get your communion item ready. And this is where God gives us a prophetic word for the month, and prophecies are released for the month, and we always see them manifest. Tomorrow morning, join me for our AZPPP prayer time, 6 a.m. also on this platform. We are so delighted that you joined us today, and appreciate all of you for your, for being here. We're going to be back in 2 weeks, exactly 2 weeks today, for another episode. Share this broadcast with people because we're sure that it will help somebody. All you need to do is just share the link to somebody and say, watch this. I think you would love it. Yeah. And you can put it on your status. And that way, some people will just go your status and click on it. So easy. Yeah, it's very easy. Yeah, if you put it on your status, very, very easy. I find that a lot of people will go there and click on it. Yeah, so do that. God bless you. Love you guys. I'm sure that's it for the night. Amazing. Well, thank you for being part of this episode. And thanks to all of you who sent in comments and questions and, just made it really lovely. This is where we say,